The Y&R spoilers recap for Thursday, April 28, 2022, brings Rey Rosales' shocking cause of death after Sharon Rosales explored her grief with Adam Newman. Plus, Nate Hastings started at Chancellor Winters, and immediately he, Devin Hamilton, and Lily Winters had a difference of opinion. Y&R spoilers recap highlights Sharon case, found herself overwhelmed by sympathy baskets and bouquets. Crying, she answered the door to Adam, Mark Grossman, and he offered his condolences. Sharon lamented her life alone. She talked a bit about how she was doing, but Adam called her on her crap. He told Sharon to be honest with him. Sharon let it out. She explained her anger and her frustration, and then she compared Rey, Jordi Vilasuso, to Ashland, Robert Newman, and all his lies. Why did Rey die while Ashland lived? Rey didn't deserve to lose his life. Adam hugged his devastated ex-wife. After crying, Sharon actually had some smiles for Adam after he offered her some crackers to replenish herself after all the tears. Adam encouraged Sharon to let out her feelings. Young and the Restless, well, Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, and Elena Dawson, Bryony Sarpy, had a discussion, detailing what Lola Rosales, Sasha Kaye, said about her brother dying, off-screen of course. However, after that, Nate wondered aloud that Ashland may have caused Rey's death. After that, Elena cheered on her boyfriend for his first day at Chancellor Winters. She gave him a gift and expressed her pride in Nate. Over at Devin Hamilton's, Bryden James, Imani Benedict, Leanne Rose, expressed her plans to flirt with Nate while Amanda Sinclair, Michelle Morgan, and Devin gaped. Nate showed up, and Imani began her flirting. It seems the whole company intended to meet at Devin's while their offices are being built. Speaking of wondering if Ashland caused Rey's death, Billy, Jason Thompson, also suggested the same to Lily Winters, Crystal Galil. She expressed her desire to stay out of the fight. Lily advised Billy not to obsess over whether or not Ashland was involved in the wreck. Billy agreed to leave tearing apart Ashland to the Newmans. Later, Billy and Lily showed up at Devin's for their big Chancellor Winters meeting. They planned a big opening party, which Devin didn't think sounded much like Neil Winters, Christoph Street, John. Nate disagreed. Lily agreed with Nate when he also said they should be front and center. However, Devin didn't like that either. He felt things were going way too fast. Y&R spoilers recap, Ashland checked on Victoria, Amelia Heinle, and she wasn't thrilled to see him. She got in some jabs about his lying. He used his son to try to gain Victoria's secret, and then he once again brought up the possibility of her forgiveness. Excuse me? Victoria wasn't having any of Ashland's nonsense. She let him know that he caused the whole thing. Ashland insisted that he truly fell in love with Victoria even though their whole relationship began as a scheme of his. She firmly told him to stop, but he continued. Victoria exclaimed that she wanted to feel normal again. Then, Chancellor, Connor Floyd, showed up with questions about the crash. Ashland seemed shocked that the police would think it was anything other than a tragic accident. Chance just had a few questions, though. Victoria explained what she experienced. Then Ashland told his story, which Chance didn't buy. He thought it strange that Rey never tried to avoid the accident. After Chance left, Ashland declared he'd do whatever it took to get back what he and Victoria once shared, which was lies. Y&R, cause of death later, Chance went to Sharon's just as Adam left, and he had the results of Rey's autopsy. It seems Rey died of a heart attack. The accident was nobody's fault. The news both upset and relieved Sharon. She'd secretly blamed Victoria and Ashland for the accident even though she tried to say it was nobody's fault. She couldn't understand how Rey, who was so healthy, could have died of a heart attack, though. Same, Sharon. Same. The Young and the Restless, airs weekdays on CBS. Check your local listings for airtimes. For more about what's coming up in Genoa City, check out all the latest that's been posted on Y&R Spoilers, and for an in-depth look at the show's history, click here. Take our poll ad block test. Why?